Hello everyone, my name is Milena and today we are going to do yoga for pregnant women. So it's very important for pregnant women to not go over the edge. So regardless of the trimester that you are in, the most important thing is to remember that you have this hormone running in your body called relaxin, and this hormone makes your joints open up so you can, prepare your body for labor. So you have like this extra flexibility in your body that it's really not real because you were not that flexible without the relaxin. So it's very important for you to remember your flexibility before the pregnancy and to not push yourself over the edge. If you have any doubts of, is this me or is this relaxing, like take a step back. Because if you push yourself too over the edge, maybe after you have your baby, your body is not gonna feel so great because you push yourself too hard. Another very important thing for us to remember during pregnancy is to not do any twist. So twist is not really good for you during pregnancy, regardless of the trimester. And so we're gonna be very conscious to not do that at all. Also, there will be some positions that we put ourselves in that it will help us bring the baby with the head down, which is the ideal position for birth. So we're gonna start by also mentioning that you should never feel pain. Pain is your body telling you to stop, so please listen to your body. It is important for you to have like some support for your body so we can adapt to this new beautiful body that we are getting through pregnancy. So it would be important to have 2 blocks, also a bolster so you can sit up high. If you don't have a bolster, you can always grab a pillow. So you can always have a pillow, and if you don't have, if you have like a yoga bolster, you can have the yoga bolster. If you don't, a pillow would be just fine. Choose a firm pillow, that will be better for you. So we're gonna start, also laying on the left side, it's better because you are not pressuring your vagus nerve, and you're also not pushing when your belly grows bigger, you're not creating any extra stress on your organs or anything like that. So we're gonna put the blocks on the side and we will start our practice with our pillow or bolster, and we're gonna lay on our left side. I am not pregnant, but I'm going to pretend. And so we're going to have the belly supported by the pillow, and you can make a pillow for your head with your arms, and you just bring your arm to the top of your body, or you can be touching your baby, or you can have the right arm right in front of you. And in this fetus position, we're just gonna take a big inhale, exhale, big inhale, exhale, another big inhale, exhale. Feel free to breathe through your nose. Unless you're feeling a little stuffy, you can breathe through your mouth. Every inhale we take, we are going to be grateful for our body and for the life we are carrying inside of us. And every time we exhale, we are going to release any doubts or anything that doesn't serve us. So inhale gratitude, exhale doubts, inhale gratitude, exhale doubts, remembering that you are more than enough. You are plenty. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly let's raise our body up with the help of our pillow. Again, the pillow is always here. You can sit down so you can create more space in between your pelvic bowl and the leg. So instead of being sitting like this, you can sit it on the pillow and create more space over here. So that might be comfortable if you are a little bit further on your pregnancy. So your options here, you can crisscross your legs if that feels comfortable for you and your baby. You can bring the leg one in front of the other. You can have the leg one on top of another, and if none of this feels really comfortable for you, you can always have your legs in this diamond shape like butterfly wings. Okay, so choose what feels more comfortable to you. We'll try all of them. We're gonna bring the arms to the side, and we're gonna pretend that we sat on super glue. So our bottom is attached to the floor. We are not gonna lift the sits bones. They are super glued to the floor. So we're gonna take a big inhale. Exhale, we are going to bend ourselves to the right side. So feel the stretch here on the left side of your body. Looking forward and making sure that your heart is shining forward or up. Your shoulder is away from the ear, so you can bend your elbow, so you can bring your shoulders away from your ears. And we're going to take 4 breaths here. Remembering, inhale, gratitude. Exhale, any doubts or things that don't serve you. Inhale. Exhale. And if the arm up here is not comfortable for you, you can always hold on to your baby. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift your body up. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the other arm up. Exhale, we're gonna now bend to the left side. So we look like half of a moon here. This is actually the name of this shape, half moon. So we are half moon to the left side. Again, feeling the stretch on the right side of your body. One side is always different than the other, so embrace those differences. And just notice which side is easier or harder. So inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. And now we are going to bring the right leg to the right side of the room, making sure that your right knees and your right toes are pointing towards the ceiling, so your feet is not hanging to the front or to the back. We're gonna take a big inhale. Let's lift our arms up. Exhale, we're gonna bring the hands parallel to the floor, and the palm of the hands are facing forward like a starfish. Here, the fingers are far, 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 far from each other. Grow taller. We're gonna roll the shoulders back. And now on your next inhale, let's bring the right hand in front of the right knee or in front of the right calf. And slowly we're gonna slide our fingers down closer to the feet. And again, respect your body, listen to your limits, don't push yourself over the edge. Remember, you have the relaxing running all over your body, okay? And we're going to do this other side stretch, which is also you're probably feeling here on this inside part of your leg. So again, right hand is close to the right ankle, or your right hand is close to your right knee, that's okay. If the arm here doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you can always bring your you can always bring your left hand to touch your baby, okay? So 3 breaths here, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, everything that you need to let go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we are going to bring the left hand on the side, right next to your left thigh. And now we're going to bend our right foot, and we're going to come onto our left knee, and we're going to lift our body up, doing this stretch on the right side of the body now. And you can look back towards your right hand, or you can again hold on to your baby. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's bring ourselves down. And I'm gonna switch legs. So we're gonna bend the right leg as half of a butterfly, and we're going to bring the left foot to the left side of the room. So again, left knee, left toes pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring your arms up, look up. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor, palm of the hands are facing forward. Let's roll the shoulders back, wonderful. And then on your next inhale, we are going to bring the left hand in front of the left leg, the palm of the hands are still facing forward. Lift your right arm up, and you're gonna slide the left hand down the leg. Again, remembering we have the relaxing running through our body, so let's respect our limits. If the arm up doesn't feel good for you, you can always hold on to your baby with your hand. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you can just come back into the half moon if you don't feel like looking up. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, exhale. And now on your next breath, we're gonna bring our arms parallel to the floor again. We're gonna bring the right hand next to the right leg. So this is gonna be our support here. Fingers away from each other. We're going to bend the left knee, making your foot strong here to support you. And now we're gonna come onto our right knee and lift the left arm up, look behind you towards the left hand. Just 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Again, you can always hold on to your baby. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Sit down on your bolster or just on the mat. And now we're gonna have our legs on this diamond shape. And we're gonna inhale, roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. On your next breath, we're gonna open the hands, look up. Exhale, we're gonna curve our back and pretend we're hugging the string in front of us. So inhale, look up. Exhale, hug the string in front of you. Feel this on your upper back or maybe on your lower back. Notice where you're feeling this movement. So inhale, look up. Exhale, hug that tree in front of you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now we will come into our hands and knees. We're gonna come into this tabletop position. Take your time to get there. Keep your blocks close to you. So we have our hands underneath our elbows, underneath our shoulders. And you're just going to make movements from side to side. So your left hip close to your left shoulder, your right hip close to your right shoulder, your left hip close to your left shoulder, right hip close to your right shoulder, left side, right side, left side, right side. On your next inhale, we're gonna just look towards the floor, push the ground away from us. Maybe it feels more comfortable for you to hold on to the block to create a little bit more space for you. If this feels good for you, so then you can stay here. On your next inhale, lift your right leg behind you. And we're gonna make just 4 circles. So make 4 circles with your whole leg. They don't need to be gigantic. They can be tiny circles if you feel like making big circles. So let's go ahead. Just 4 circles. After you finish your 4th circle, switch the direction here. Once you finish the 4th circle, we're gonna bring the right foot to the right side. Bring your foot down. Slowly lift yourself up. And we're gonna interlace our fingers. I'm gonna switch the direction so you guys can see me, but you don't have to. We're gonna interlace our fingers and look up. Look up. And extend your arms closer, closer, closer to the ceiling, creating space in between your vertebrae. And then on your next inhale, we're gonna lower our arms down. On your exhale, go back onto your blocks. And we're gonna switch sides now. So let's lift the left leg up. Remembering that the blocks here are optional. If it works for you, you can stick with it. So let's make circles with the left leg. 4 circles, remembering you are breathing. Every time you hold your breath, your baby hold the breath. So let's send a lot of oxygen to the baby, okay? Do not hold your breath. Let's switch direction of the circle now. It's also very important to not raise your body temperature. So if you're feeling hot, take a break. You should not raise your body temperature, because when you do raise your body temperature, your baby, it's also raising its temperature. So let's avoid that. Do not raise your body temperature. So on your next inhale, we're gonna bring the left foot to the left side of the room. I changed my position just so you can see me. You do not have to. And then you slowly bring yourself up when you're feeling pretty good about your balance, because you know our balance changed during pregnancy. We're gonna interlace our fingers and we're gonna look up, extending ourselves up, creating a lot of room in between one vertebra and the other. Imagine that you're creating all this space in between your vertebrae. Beautiful. And now we're gonna bring our arms down on the next inhale. On the next exhale, bring back your arms on top of the block or to the floor. And then your left knee meets with your right knee. So the child's pose here, if your belly it's growing, you of course gonna keep the knees away and the feet together. So if we need to create more room for the belly, we're gonna keep the blocks here and we're going to bring the elbows here. And we're going to come back into a child's pose. Remembering the child's pose right here. If your belly is too big at this point, we can just lift our arms and bring the head on the block. Remembering the block have 3 sizes, 3 heights, so choose the one that works best for you. And feel free to stack blocks if you have more than one, so you can do that, get the job done as well. We're gonna be here for just 4 breaths. Inhale, exhale. I'm resting my forehead on the block and I have my elbows on top of the block. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, we're gonna come into a downward facing dog. You can always have the blocks here, making sure that your mat it's not slippery and your block is not just gonna slide down your mat. So that's very, very important. So we're gonna curl our toes and we're gonna extend the legs, coming this beautiful letter A shape. And you can have the blocks here to create more space for you and your baby. Or if this doesn't work for you, you can just skip the block altogether, and that's okay as well. And we can paddle one leg at a time here. Bend one knee at a time, feeling that stretch in the back of your legs and through your whole back body. Pushing the ground away from you with your hands. Shoulders away from the ears. Take space.
Take all the space you need. On your next inhale, we're going to walk our hands close to our feet, and we're gonna bend our knee as much as we need here. You can bring your hands on top of your thighs. We're gonna lift the heart up just halfway, so your heart is parallel to the floor here, looking down, making sure we're bringing, we're not feeling dizzy when we get up. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift the arms up and we're gonna grow taller. Look up, exhale, arms down. Beautiful. So we're gonna meet in the middle of our mat. Always keeping the blocks close to you. So we're gonna have our feet side by side. Look down, making sure that your feet are parallel to each other. They're not on a letter V shape or on a letter A shape. The feet are side by side. Roll your shoulders back. And you're gonna play a little bit with our balance here. So we're gonna move the weight of our body on top of the right leg. And if you feel really good about your balance, you're gonna bring the left knee to the left side of the room. And we're gonna keep those toes down. And we're gonna never lock the knee, okay? So we have a micro bend on the right knee. And then slowly we're gonna lift our arms up. So we can be a majestic tree and have our arms up, or we can just have the arms parallel to the floor, or the arms like a cactus position. So when you feel good about your balance, you can always keep your toes right here. You don't need to go anywhere. Or you can just lift the foot on the inside part of your leg. So the left foot will be on the inside part of your right leg. So we never wanted the foot on top of the knee because the knee does not like to bend sideways. So the foot is below or above the knee, okay? Or toes touching the floor, absolutely fine. We're gonna be here for just 4 breaths. Look at something that it's not moving in front of you. If you lose your balance, pick yourself back up, it's okay. On your next inhale, we're gonna bring our hands to our waist. And we're gonna bring the left knee in front of us and you're gonna extend the leg. Flex the left foot. Again, the floor is right here if you lose your balance, okay? You can always be touching, have your toes touching the floor. That's totally fine. If you don't feel like bringing your feet up, you can have your foot 1 inch from the floor. You can have your feet a little bit more up, whatever feels good for you right now. On your next inhale, we're gonna take a step forward. We're gonna take a big inhale, and then on our exhale, we're going to bring our baby close to our thigh, and we can just hold on to the top of our thigh. If this is not feeling, if we can go lower a little bit more, if you're not on our 2nd or 3rd trimester, you can bring your hands to the floor. You can always bring those blocks here to bring the floor closer to you, and that's okay as well. 4 breaths here, admiring our toes or our socks. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Slowly we're gonna lift ourselves up, very slowly. We're gonna bring the left foot to meet with the right, and you're gonna shake our legs. Shake your legs and shake your arms. On your next breath, we're gonna do everything on the other side. So let's bring the weight on top of the left leg. Feel free to drink water at any time you need. You should always keep your body hydrated. Again, do not hold your breath and do not raise your body temperature. If you're feeling that you're getting hotter, take a break, okay? Just pause the video, take a break, and then once you feel that your body is cooling down, we can go back to the practice. When you raise your body temperature, your baby's body temperature is also raising, so that is not really good. So let's pay attention to all that. When you're feeling pretty good about your balance, you can bring your right knee to the right side of the room, and you can bring your right foot to the inside part of your leg, below or above the knee. We never want to have the foot on top of the knee, as your knee doesn't like to bend sideways. And you can, of course, always keep the toe to the ground. We're gonna lift our arms up to a position that helps you with your balance. So like I said, your center of gravity changes through pregnancy, and it's okay if maybe your arms up is not working for your balance. Maybe you need to have your arms to the side, or maybe you have your arms on your waistline. That looks very helpful to me most of the time. So we're here for just a few more breaths. Remember, we inhale gratitude and we exhale doubt. On your next inhale, we're gonna bring the right knee to the front of the room. You're gonna extend the leg. We can always touch the toes to the floor. We can lift the foot up or not, an inch from the floor, a little bit more inches from the floor, or again, you can always keep your toes to the ground. That's absolutely fine. Beautiful. On your next inhale, take a step forward. So both of your toes are pointing to the front of the room. You have a little bend, a micro bend on both knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're gonna bring the baby closer to your front leg. You can have your hands on top of your thigh. Again, never push your knee back, okay? So hands on the thighs. If you have your blocks, maybe hold on to your blocks. If you feel comfortable, you can touch the floor. Let your head hang, adding no pressure to your neck. 4 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly lift yourself up so we don't feel dizzy. On your next breath, bring the front leg to meet with the back leg, and we're gonna shake it off. If you don't have your blocks in front of you, I would like for you to have the blocks in front of you. And we're gonna have the blocks, one block in the highest position, and the other block, we're gonna put it like a letter T. So the blocks look like a letter T. And we're going to bring ourselves into, our legs are gonna be far away from each other, not too much that you lose your balance, but definitely maybe 2 or 3 feet away from each other, whatever feels comfortable to you. Again, all our bodies are different, our height depending on how comfortable the legs are, the feet are away from each other. So see what works best for you. And our feet are in like a letter V shape, so they're not like completely side by side, they're in like a little angle. So we're gonna have a little bend on the knees, and we're gonna bring the hands to our waist. We're gonna take a big inhale. Exhale, we're gonna bring the heart close to those blocks, and we're going to maybe bring it closer to us, and we're gonna bring our forearms on top of the block, and maybe here you're gonna bring your feet a little bit away from each other to make it more comfortable to you. Let your head hang here. This position is really, really wonderful to bring your baby into birth position. So head down, most importantly. So maybe if your baby's bridged, doing this position will help it to turn. Always consult with your doctor if yoga is right for you. And if your doctor gives you the okay, we can meet here together. Always check with your primary physician, always check with your OBGYN if yoga is right for you. And taking big breaths here, maybe bending one knee at a time, bringing some movement to this position. Again, this position is really wonderful to bring your baby into the right position for birth. Or you can just practice stillness and not move, remembering to never lock your knee, always have a little bend on your knees, remembering also to always breathe
When you hold your breath, your baby is holding the breath as well. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the hands on top of the block. Again, you can always bring some movement here or practice stillness. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly bring ourselves up. Beautiful. Still with the legs far away, not too much from each other as before. We're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna come into this goddess pose. We're gonna bring the hands, the pointing finger touching your thumb. And we're gonna come from side to side here. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're gonna bend the knees and we're gonna extend the knees. You can always have your hands on your side if that feels more comfortable to you. You're probably feeling this warmth on the top of your leg, and that's okay. Let's make sure that we are tucking our pelvic bone in so we don't have a cheerleader position here. We're gonna tuck our pelvic to the front of the room instead of sticking our bottom back. So we're gonna bend and extend. And this is a really good position for to strengthen your pelvic floor. Just two more, remembering we're breathing. Beautiful. On your next inhale, hold on to your blocks again. And now we are going to bend. We're gonna bring the feet a little bit closer together and we're gonna bend our knees. So we can move the blocks to the side now. And we're gonna come into this like a frog leg. Maybe your heels are touching the floor, maybe they are not, and that's okay. Making space here for your belly. We're gonna bring the elbows on the inside part of the legs. So they're kind of pushing the knee away. And we're going to look towards the floor, or maybe just close our eyes for the moment. And be grateful for our body to support our life and another life inside of us. So inhale gratitude for your life and for the life of your baby. Exhale anything that doesn't serve you. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Now we're gonna bring the hands behind us and we're gonna sit down. Beautiful. So we're gonna bring the legs in front of us. And we're going to make circles with our foot. You can hold on to, you can bring your arms behind you for support, shoulders away from the ears. You can always be sitting on the pillow too to create that space in between your torso and your leg, so maybe that'll feel more comfortable. If your belly is bigger, you can bring the legs away from each other instead of together. Making circles with the foot. On your next inhale, we're going to switch the direction of the circle. Beautiful. So now we're going to come back into a cross-leg seated position, or whatever variation that works best for you. And we're going to practice a little bit of a birth breath here. So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to imagine we are blowing birthday candles So you make this U shape with your lips. So inhale, blow birthday candles. Inhale. You're gonna do that 10 times. So at your own pace, you can close your eyes or not. When you reached your 10th breath, notice how you feel. Notice your baby. In your next exhale, open your eyes slowly. We're going to come into we're gonna lay down. We're gonna come into a lay down position. So you can always have the pillow to support you. And you're gonna lay on our back for just a little bit. You can have the blocks close to you here. So you're going to bring the pillow. We're gonna bring our pillow to where our tailbone is. And then when you feel comfortable, you can slowly lay down. We're gonna bring the feet together and the knees are gonna fall apart in this butterfly shape position. And you have the blocks here to support the weight of your leg. Remember, you have the relaxant on you. Maybe before you could not get to this position as low to the ground as you can right now. So remember that and have the blocks there to support you. Remembering that the blocks have 3 heights. And you're gonna go the height that helps you the most to honor your body as you were before baby. Don't let the relaxing trick you, okay? So again, the block has 3 positions. So choose the one that works best for you, honoring your body. And you can bring your hands to the baby. So the right hand to the baby, the left hand on top of your heart. And just notice your breath here. Bring both hands to the baby. Your next inhale, we're gonna bring our legs up so the knees pointing towards the ceiling. We're gonna move the blocks away for a moment. And with the feet away from each other, maybe the heels are on top of the mat, but the toes are outside of the mat, depending if that feels comfortable to you. We just wanna make sure that you have space in between your knees, any space in between your feet. Let your arms fall to the sides. And we're just going to bring both knees to the right. Exhale, knees come to the center, pointing towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, the knees go to the left. Exhale, knees to the ceiling. Inhale, knees to the right. Exhale, knees to the ceiling. Inhale, knees to the left. Exhale, knees to the ceiling. Inhale.
exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last one, inhale, exhale, beautiful. Extend your legs all the way down to the mat. We're gonna make a cactus arms here, so you bend your elbows and feel the expansion of your heart here as you're laying on this pillow. And for the moment here, we're gonna do a body scan. Just notice where you're feeling any tension in your body, head to toe. Notice where your body's holding any kind of tension. And when you exhale, I want you to let go of that tension. On your next inhale, we're gonna roll onto our left side and we're gonna lay down on the left side of the body. You can use the pillow to support you or not, whatever feels comfortable to you. Well, let's lay down on our left side using the arm as a pillow. The hand can come to the baby or to the side of the body. Without moving, I just want you to notice your right foot, your right toes, your right toenails, your right heels, the bottom of your right foot, the top of your right foot. Inhale, exhale, relax your right foot. Inhale, feel your right ankle. Feel your right shin and your right calf. Notice if there is any tension on your ankle, on your shin, on your calf, on your right leg. What if they feel relaxed? Inhale. Exhale, relax your right ankle, your right shin, and your right calf. Inhale, feel your right knee. Feel the back of your right knee. Feel the skin on your knee. If you're wearing pants, notice the cloth touching your skin. Inhale. Exhale, relax your right knee. Your next inhale, notice your right thigh, the back of your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, relax your right thigh. Inhale, notice your left toes, your left toenails. Notice the bottom of your left foot, the top of your left foot. Notice your left heel. Inhale. Exhale, relax your left foot. Inhale, notice your left ankle, your left calf, your left shin. Notice if there is any tension on that part of your body. Inhale. Exhale, relax your left ankle, shin, and calf. On your next inhale, notice your left knee. Notice the top of your knee, the skin on your knee. Notice the back of your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, relax your left knee. On your next inhale, notice your left thigh, the back of your left thigh. Feel your leg being supported by the ground. Inhale. Exhale, relax your left thigh. Inhale, notice your right hip joint. Exhale, notice your left hip joint. Notice if there is any tension on your right or left hip joint. Or if they're just happy there inside of you. Inhale. Exhale, relax your hips. Inhale, notice your lower back. Notice if there is any tension, if you feel relaxed. Notice the bones in your spine on your lower back. Notice your muscles, the cloth touching your skin, if it feels comfortable or not. Inhale. Exhale, relax your lower back. Inhale, notice your middle back. Notice if there is any tension or if it feels relaxed. Notice all the bones on your vertebra. Notice your rib cage. Expanding and contracting. Inhale. Exhale, relax your middle back. Inhale, notice your upper back. Notice your shoulder blades. Notice your spine. Notice the muscles on your upper back. Notice where your upper back meets with your neck, your shoulders. Notice the rib cage on your upper back region. Notice the expansion and contraction as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale, relax your upper back. Inhale, notice your left shoulder. Maybe supporting your position laying on your side here. Notice your upper arm, your elbow, your lower arm, Notice your wrist. Notice your hand. Notice all your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, relax your left arm. Inhale, notice your right shoulder. Notice your right upper arm, your elbow, your lower arm, your wrist, your hand, your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, relax your right arm. Inhale, notice your neck. Notice your head being supported. Notice your face, your eyebrows, the space in between your eyebrows, your right eye, your left eye, your right eyelid, your lashes, your left eyelid and your lashes, your nose, your mouth, your lips, the right ear, the left ear, the left cheek, the right cheek, your teeth, your tongue, your chin. Inhale, exhale, relax your whole head, your face, and your neck. Inhale, notice your heart now. Notice your heart beating inside of you. Notice the further part of your body that you can feel your heart beating. Maybe you can feel it on your neck. Maybe you can feel on your fingers. Notice the furthest part of your body from your heart that you can feel your heart beating. Without moving, without touching anything, just notice as you are. Just notice. And if you can't, that's okay. I want you to just feel your heart beating then inside of your chest. On your next inhale, I want you to feel your belly button, your stomach, your baby. Maybe you can feel your baby moving, maybe not yet. But just notice this life you're growing inside of you. How beautiful is that? You are your baby's first teacher. want you to imagine this beautiful green light around your heart. And every time you inhale and you imagine gratitude, these lights grow bigger. And every time you exhale, anything that doesn't serve you, these lights grow bigger as well. So this green, beautiful light around your heart, it's shining from your heart out, and it's expanding at every breath, to the point that you see this green light surrounding your whole entire body, surrounding your baby. And every time we inhale, we're going to send wonderful thoughts to the baby. And anytime we exhale, we're going to exhale doubts and questions and feelings that don't serve us. With every breath, we're going to work our way to feel gratitude and love, and let go of things that do not serve us, that we need to let go. Maybe you can hold on to your baby now with your hand. And imagine this green light surrounding your entire self and your baby, growing with every breath, brighter and shinier. On your next inhale, we're going to slowly start lifting ourselves up with the help of our hands. Slowly, we're going to come into a seated position. We're going to take 8 breaths here on our seated position, still imagining the beautiful green light around us. When you're finished with your 8th breath, we're going to take a big inhale and lift our arms up, palms made on top. We're going to exhale, we're going to bring our hands in front of our heart as a sign of gratitude. We can slowly open our eyes. I'd like to thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much for taking care of yourself and your baby. Remember, you are your baby's first teacher. First teacher. You can close your eyes one more time and set an intention for the rest of our day, or maybe for our night, depending on when we are taking this journey together. On your next inhale, we're going to lift our arms up and give ourselves a nice stretch as if we had just woken up from a nice nap.
remembering your intention, remembering where your day is gonna take you, remembering that you're your baby's first teacher. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or a wonderful rest of your night.